When I came out of school, there was a model that was prevalent in industry, and that is that you learned your craft or your raw capability in school, and then you joined a company, and then you learned through experience everything the company had to offer. And then if you had the right makeup, whether it's managing people or organizing work, they put you in managerial and leadership responsibilities and then provided you some supplemental training to do that. And those experiences would sometimes happen over 1 or 2 decades. And I think right now what's happening is we're putting ourselves into a situation where change is happening so quickly that the competencies wear out and experience begins to fade or rust. And the leaders are a lot vaguer about who's in charge. We're much less hierarchical in how we build things, how we do things. And so that model that I grew up in needed to be deconstructed, and I think people need to look at it differently. Acquiring competency is a lifelong activity now. You have to constantly revisit, learn new things, and it's the hygiene of business. And so I would encourage you, take a few minutes every day to make yourself better. Read something, meditate, like figure out what it is that would allow you to continue to gain competencies. Do a supplemental coursework, get a badge, get a master's degree, whatever it is that will continue to sharpen you along the way. And then I would give you the same advice that my dad gave me when I was young. Just do everything you can in your earlier years around experience, because as you get a family and get a little more restricted, it can be a little bit harder to say yes to everything. So experience matters a lot. And then ultimately, some of us will be in a position to lead and manage, and others will be in much more of an individual contributor. But I think the cycle now repeats itself pretty regularly. And as long as you continue to refresh your skills and competencies, try to stay as current and modern as you can, and try to open yourself up to maximize the breadth and depth of the experience you get, I think you're going to have a lot of satisfaction that comes from work, because your effectiveness will be so much better for making sure that you not only stay high performing, that you stay tuned to that high performance.